Atlanta is back on its bullshit. After the complete failure that was the YSL trial, the city of Atlanta has now targeted Lil Baby, and the accusations are deadly.
I ain't gonna lie. Knowing this is the case, and knowing that, you know, some 4PF member allegedly shot that NFL player that played for the 49ers, that Rico coming strong, it's a scary sight.
FBI, open up!
Get your throwing, get your grabber leaf. Listen, I want everybody to go out there and find this pack of black whole leaf grabber leaf. Either show me this pack or this motherfucking King hemp paper and DM me on Instagram. You smoking it, I'm gonna send y'all some bread. You know what I mean? Now listen, where's the other one at, folks? You know what I'm saying? Or you can have this too. You can have this cigar wrap. This is just a regular little small pack. This is probably what you will find more than likely at your local smoke shop. Get your thing, roll it up. It's gonna be a nice vid, man. We vibing together, man. Shit.
The Atlanta Police Homicide Commander would go as far as blaming Lil Baby for the double murder of 2 teens and connect him to a long, bloody series of violent events. So in this video, we'll be covering the Lil Baby 4PF Rico that never happened. May 14, 2024, 30-year-old Dominique Jones, who's more commonly known as Atlanta's own superstar rapper Lil Baby, was set to shoot a music video. The location, Dixie Hills. This was Zone 1, West Atlanta, at the very beginning of the old Hidden Village apartments. A mostly abandoned, half-torn down apartment complex with a violent history that even Google Earth will show you is
them niggas gang banging on the Google cam. Lord have mercy.
Still very much the hood, and apparently it was a hood Lil Baby wasn't supposed to be in. They began filming the music video with a whole production crew present when gunfire erupted. Atlanta police received calls just before 5 p.m. stating multiple people had been shot, and when they arrived on scene, they located a 24-year-old man shot in the arm and a 27-year-old man shot in the back. The victims were alert, conscious, and breathing. A 23-year-old man who couldn't wait for police was driven to the hospital with a gunshot to the neck. He too would survive.
Okay, at least they all survived.
Tonight at 11, police are working to try to
So that was a shootout that happened at a Lil Baby Lil Baby video shoot that apparently he was in his quote-unquote ops hood. Do your homework. And the only thing I gotta say, can I put my glasses on? Thank you. The only thing I'm gonna say about that is why, as a millionaire rapper, first, I don't understand this point. Why are you making videos in the hood in the first place? You got $100 million damn near, bro. Like, why? I would never come to the hood another day of my fucking life, nigga. Unless it was to give out turkeys or Christmas gifts for Christmas. I'm not coming to no hood shoot no damn video. What the fuck I want to come out here for? I'm on private jets and staying at fucking Ritz-Carlton. I don't want to come over here.
Find out who opened fire on the set of a music video reportedly featuring Atlanta's very own Lil Baby.
The shooting happened just before 5 o'clock tonight. There is a map right here on your screen of where this all took place on Verbena Street. That's in the Dixie Hills neighborhood in the northwest part of the city.
Baby just pulled up on us. You know, we doing it big around this month.
Chaos in this parking lot.
We had multiple individuals flee the scene subsequent to the shooting,
leaving a trail of evidence scattered across the crime scene.
We just heard pow, 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 and that thing over, and we grabbed the kids, and everybody was just running. It was a whole bunch of chaos.
Atlanta PD would
That's
know
what I'm
the
saying
attack.
though. Like, why I want to go to the hood? Don't nothing happen. Don't nothing good happen in the hood other than some good food, man. On bro grave. And if I'm this rich, nigga, I got private chefs. I ain't tripping. The only thing happening in the hood is gang banging, shootouts, and drug deals, folks.
Appeared to be an isolated and targeted incident.
I'm gonna keep my glasses off. Is that okay?
Intensify an already deadly feud between 2 rival gangs in the city. The Goodfellas is one of Atlanta's longest lasting gangs, having formed back in the early 2000s by Abdullah Williams.
Terrible name.
The gang is alleged to have formed in the Rice Street jail, later becoming primarily a prison gang with a reputation for warring with the Bloods that dominate the Georgia prison system. Abdullah, or Lil Duel, is
Right,
currently
that shit is
serving a
crazy.
life sentence. His alleged second-in-command, Johnny McClendon, is also serving a life sentence after allegedly ordering a hit on one of their own members.
And y'all think they gonna let Lil Durk out of?
That man would be released from prison, only to be murdered days later.
Hold on, y'all. This is my clothing brand. I need y'all to go support your boy, okay? And supporting your boy with some pretty cheap clothing, all right? And you gonna be fly and fresh as hell, man. All right. Link in the description. Theari.us. Go shop. Damn.
The Goodfellas made it happen on the streets and behind the wall. With influence from the Italian mafia, the Goodfellas
that's
would
where
go
they
by
got the
other
name
names
from.
such as the Mob, La Familia, or La Cosa Nostra.
La Cosa
But this
Nostra.
wasn't the mafia, nor did it operate like the mafia.
Yeah.
This was a homegrown Georgia prison gang that was out for blood. OMF, or Only My Family, was a younger subset of the Goodfellas based out of West Atlanta and primarily located within Dixie Hills.
That's where the video shoot was at.
This was the same area the music video shootout happened.
Right.
4PF, or Four Pockets Full, is a money gang based out of the Oakland City neighborhood of Southwest Atlanta. 4PF is exactly what they claim to be, a money gang.
Right.
Known less for violence and more for fun.
Y'all see this? I'm gonna show y'all
What they
something.
claim to be.
This store right here, right next door to it was where we used to kick it at. So this Oakland City, this is where like Lil Baby from. So I seen this little nigga. I seen and shook hands and conversated with a lot of these little niggas. It's just funny as hell. I think it's the My Dog video, but it's crazy to me how I got a little bit of Atlanta heritage and me being out there for 2 years. I lived out there for 2 years. But yeah, we used to be in this store. It's right there on I think it's on Oakland Boulevard. I think it is.
A money gang.
Oakland
Known
Avenue,
less
whatever
for
the fuck it is.
violence.
Right
and
next
more
door,
for
we used to be kicking
funds,
in this shit.
But made
Lil
famous
Reek.
by none
I know
other
Lil
than
Reek.
Lil Baby. They aren't exactly
not
innocent
known.
though,
No.
or at least that's what the streets allege. Apparently, OMF believes 4PF is responsible for the 2021 shooting of 19-year-old Marcus Holland, who is known as Big Mark. A member of OMF, he'd be gunned down at a Shell gas station, and his grave would literally read, Gravedigger.
What
Atlanta
the fuck? Who approved of that?
And his grave would literally read, Gravedigger. Atlanta police believe Lil Baby was shooting a music video in a rival hood,
taunt them.
knowing what could happen, and it did. OMF allegedly shot it up for Mark. On Instagram, Mark went by the name 2500 Mark.
So so Mark had just died and they shot up the music video for Mark. See, that's the shit I think is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because these rappers be knowing, bro. So if he did know for sure, like if he knew that it was smoke and you still went over there, I don't give a fuck how many police or security or whatever, and you still went over there, that was stupid, gang. I ain't gonna lie. That was just dumb. You weren't supposed to do that. Because you know, no matter what happened, anything happened around Lil Baby, Lil Durk, fucking anybody famous, gang, the first person everybody gonna look at is the famous motherfucker. Ain't nobody gonna care about who did the shooting. You feel me? They just gonna care about, oh, it's Lil Baby 4PF up Rico. You see what I'm saying? They throwing them bitches out like candy, gang. You ain't.
And
it ain't worth it,
2500 stood for the block, as 2500 Center Street was the heart of the Etheridge Court projects. This was home to Mark and was immediately targeted after Lil Baby's video shoot was shot up. On May 18,
went right back to that hood.
2024, 4 days after the music video shooting, Atlanta police responded to the projects at 2 a.m., finding 21-year-old Nasia Cox shot dead. She'd been killed in the passenger seat of a vehicle while her child sat in the back seat.
Fucked up.
Investigators believe 4PF acted in revenge, targeting OMF in one of their projects, and the female was just a casualty of war. The following month, 31-year-old OMF member Trevante Turner was found at 3 a.m. shot to death in an apartment. His cousin Keontae Sanders, who was known within OMF as
lot of
Midnight,
murders, man.
was incarcerated at Hancock State Prison at the time. Investigators would learn he was coordinating revenge against 4PF members through phone calls and social media. Investigators reported extensive conversations with multiple OMF members, planning retaliation on John Smith, who was known as 4PF J-Shot, a close associate of Lil Baby's, who investigators listed as a gang leader. OMF believed J-Shot.
Those communications identified their target as John J-Shot Smith. So they wanted to kill J-Shot in retaliation for the other guy that just got killed. And I guess it was a 4PF member that killed him. So known, frequent the Spark Street area. Spark Street is Oakland City. So Spark Street is where, basically around where Lil Baby is from. Lil Baby is from the Oakland City neighborhood of Atlanta, for everybody that ain't familiar. Spark Street is one of the main streets over there. A lot of drug selling going on over there. I ain't gonna blow the spot up, but let's just put it like that. So if you know, you know type thing. He reportedly has a close relationship to Lil Baby, whom police refer to as the 4PF's gang leader in their warrants. See, this is where shit start getting dangerous. When you start becoming, you go in them documents and you start becoming gang leaders, they start labeling you gang leader in federal warrants and police documents and shit. I wouldn't even come back to Atlanta. That nigga crazy as hell, if you ask me. Phone him grave, nigga. I wouldn't come back. And if I did come back to Atlanta, I damn sure ain't going back to the hood.
Stupid. What?
Is the one who killed
Trippin'.
Trevante in the apartment. On July 2nd, 2024, OMF would strike. It was 12:34 a.m. when Atlanta PD responded to the West End Apartments in Oakland City, the heart of 4PF territory. They'd find 13-year-old Lamont Freeman dead at the scene, 13-year-old Jacody Davis in critical condition, and 11-year-old Dontavius Davis with a gunshot to the foot. Jacody Davis would die at the hospital. Investigators would learn the Davis brothers had left their apartment just before midnight to wish Lamont a happy birthday when they were ambushed. Surveillance footage from multiple locations spotted two vehicles that circled the apartment complex twice before 6 armed individuals got out and opened fire.
Damn!
Multiple shell casings were left at the scene from 5.56, 7.62 to 2.23.
Y'all want to know something? Y'all want to know a secret? I mean, I guess it's not really. I don't think I ever explained it.
Open fire. Multiple shell cases.
Y'all see this nigga right here? This Nino. This the nigga that had me in Oakland City right here. I was with this nigga every single fucking day in Oakland City, gang. Tweaking. Doing everything you could fucking imagine. But yeah, this the nigga I used to be in Atlanta, running around. He didn't want to have me run around Atlanta. Like, I was running around Atlanta like I was from Atlanta because of this nigga. His name Nino. Shout out Nino. Hope his ass straight.
Things were left at the scene from 5.56, 7.62 to 2.23. Lamont was found with a gunshot to the head, while Jacody was shot repeatedly in the chest.
Damn.
7 members.
So that means you seen these little kids. Look, this the same nigga that was locked up. So they orchestrated that murder. They was trying to get that quote unquote get back. This the same nigga that he was just talking about that was locked up. So they orchestrated that murder. So you seen them kids. You seen them kids out there, folks, because there's no way you shot one kid in the head and you shot one kid a bunch of times in his chest. That means you seen, not only did you see them kids out there and still shoot whoever you was trying to shoot, but you also fucking kept shooting when you seen them kids. I know you seen them kids hit the floor and you kept shooting.
Call the popo, huh?
Violation, bro.
Of OMF / the Goodfellas would be arrested, including Keontae Sanders, the cousin of Trevante, who was planning revenge from prison. It's alleged OMF were hunting 4PF members and ended up jumping out and gunning down kids with rifles. So here's the twist. Atlanta's homicide commander would blame Lil Baby for causing this shooting.
And you know they gonna do that.
Major Ralph Woolfolk of the Violent Crime Interdiction Section.
This is not good, bro.
And I first want to say the overall theme of this case is grown men playing gangster.
Yep.
That left 2 of our children in graves.
Grown ass men playing gangster. You heard what he said. Grown men playing gangster that left 2 kids killed for no reason. Just because they live over here. Grown ass niggas playing gangster. Stupid, folks. Stupid. It blow my mind that this many grown ass men. Like, when I was younger, I didn't think grown men were still in the streets doing this. These motherfuckers is like 30 plus, bro. Like,
and a community in fear. Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes.
It's fucked up. It was his birthday.
Before gang violence ultimately took his life.
Damn, he only
And
just became a teenager.
acts.
Y'all remember when y'all first turned 13? You was like, yeah, nigga, I'm a teenager now, nigga. What? Nigga, nigga, I'm up there, nigga. You feel me? That's crazy, man. He died 27 minutes later, man.
Rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And
now, some people gonna be like, oh, it's not Lil Baby's fault, but I get it to a certain extent. Here's what I'm gonna say, folks. Like, Lil Baby knew it was smoke with that hood over there. He knew it was problems with that hood. He got the whole Atlanta, the whole Georgia. Really, he got the whole fucking world. If Lil Baby wanted to get on a jet and go shoot that fucking video in Saudi Arabia, he could have did that. No problem. You know, like, no problem. No hurt to his bank account. No, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, the fact that you went to this hood knowing y'all was into it and a shootout happened, maybe because you was feeling yourself and you like, nigga, I'm Lil Baby. Y'all run Atlanta. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. I'm finna go with all my security. We finna have sticks up. We ain't finna be playing with these niggas. But it's like, you know how crazy this shit can get, folks. And you know the consequences. Like, one music video is not just going to shoot a music video. You dissing one of your dead ops on a tweet is not just typing some words on a Twitter post, folks. Like, that's a war igniter, gang. That's some shit that'll ignite a bunch of bodies to drop, folks. So you gotta be smarter than that. Especially knowing that you got this big ass target on your back because you a rapper from the police and these niggas. So it just wasn't it's not a smart thing to me for a rich rapper to ever be in the hood doing I don't give a fuck what you doing, bro. Why are you in the hood? What are you doing?
You know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with
talking about Lil Baby
for those actions.
Ralph Woolfolk would claim because Lil Baby shot a music video in a place he shouldn't have been, he caused a chain reaction of violence that resulted in Nasia being killed in front of her kid, Trevante being killed in an apartment, and 2 teens being gunned down with rifles. So why haven't charges been filed? Because the accusations are bullshit, and it's easier to place blame on a multi-millionaire Grammy Award-winning artist than on the police who failed to put away the same men carrying out these murders. Not one gun has Lil Baby's prints, and I highly doubt he's planning murders while on tour, because in all honesty, it doesn't sound like 4PF has been taking losses. It sounds like OMF has been losing back-to-back members. So why the fuck would Lil Baby feel the need to even be involved? On March 31st, 2025, a preliminary hearing was held.
I think he more bogus. Like, he shouldn't have went over there knowing the consequences of what could happen next. But I also don't think that he should be charged. But shoulda, coulda, woulda don't really matter, folks, because the police gonna do what the fuck they want to do anyway. So it's like, I'm saying it's best to just stay out their way and don't even give them no reason to look at you. Like, you feel me? Don't even fucking, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The most you should be getting is a little speeding ticket or something. A little tent ticket or something, you know?
To determine whether there was enough evidence for the teens' killers to stand trial. Atlanta's gang detective Marissa Veverito testified that investigators used social media, wiretaps, ballistics, surveillance, and interviews with informants to build the case against the 7 members of OMF/Goodfellas. Veverito wished to remain anonymous as she worked undercover, but her identity was revealed online. While on the stand, she addressed wiretaps which she claimed proved Lil Baby's alleged involvement in several murder-for-hire plots.
Oh, what's up, huh? Oh, what's going on? Man, like, come on, bro, you know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even like that, man. Got tickets on a lot of these folks, I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unc, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unc.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders?
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
a price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? Where's that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harmed. Or
and who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
they were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones had wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
The audio would be played in court, but this wasn't 4PF members admitting Lil Baby was Lil Durk and motherfuckers.
Right.
This was OMF/Goodfellas members under wiretap talking about Lil Baby, which doesn't prove shit.
Don't prove nothing.
Of course, they're gonna blame the richest man claiming 4PF, but that doesn't mean Lil Baby did a damn thing.
Let me tell you something about Atlanta that's not the same as Chicago. So you know how Chicago is like Lil Durk rich and everybody else like under him is like just, I guess you can say like his minions. In Atlanta, bro, everybody not rich in Atlanta, but don't get it fucked up. All these 4PF niggas, I ain't gonna say every single one, but for the majority, bro, they got money. They might not have millions, but they got enough to put. They got enough money in the streets in Atlanta. Niggas got enough money in the streets to just. They got 10, 20,000 to put on motherfucker head. You know what I'm saying? Now Chicago, and them niggas broke. Ain't nobody in Chicago really getting in the streets. Ain't nobody really getting no money like that. Niggas just going around killing each other and shit. Niggas ain't really like getting no real money like that. Unless you talking about like on the west side. Niggas ain't really getting no real money to the point where a motherfucker go put $40,000 on somebody's head. Like that's like 1% of, you know what I'm saying? Like if that for real, nigga. And that'd be like the card crackers and shit. Niggas ain't basically like, you know what I'm saying? Chicago is a big place, bro. Chicago, all the drug money in Chicago is either on the west side or it's like the mob and the cartels in Chicago. Niggas ain't in the hood just making $20,000 a month off trapping and shit. That ain't what's going on.
And that's exactly why to this day, he hasn't been charged. Viverito was the same gang expert in the YSL trial failure, and Young Thug would almost have his probation revoked after calling her the biggest liar in the DA office.
Okay.
A judge would decline violating Young Thug for his free speech. All in all, the 4PF Rico is nothing more than a myth, as Fulton County's DA office is looking to make a comeback after the YSL failure.
Yeah, they just thirsty.
The fact that police blame Lil Baby for 7 grown men making the decision to shoot kids with rifles is ridiculous, if not defamation. Lil Baby would take to Instagram to reply only saying, "Thanks for all the concern. Please don't be misinformed by fake news. I'm overly good." And let's not forget, Lil Baby has powerhouse attorney Drew Finley behind him, the same man representing Lil Durk that also represented NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
It's safe to say the Atlanta DA doesn't want those problems.
Hell no.
Now, for a while, everybody has been wondering about this 4PF Lil Baby Rico indictment that's supposed to be coming.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, I don't think it ever is, because it's literally hearsay. You have opposing gang members saying that Lil Baby's putting bounties on people. Why is that?
Here's the thing that do I think it's gonna happen? I hope not. But what I be saying, my main point is, why even associate yourself with these niggas? But if you pay attention, bro, Lil Baby smartened up over the last years. And if you go on his page, like let's go on his Instagram real quick. If you go on Lil Baby page, you don't see no more. You don't really see 4PF chains no more. You know what I'm saying? His image is different. I'm seeing Jesus piece chains. I'm seeing regular chains with no pendants. You know what I'm saying? Like I see Atlanta chains. But before it used to be, you know, he throwing up the foes and 4 pockets full and every song in the hood and he talking about this. We get them smoked, we get them gone, we do this, we do that. Like if you go on his page, bro, ain't really none of that. Ain't really no him and the guys in the background throwing up foes and doing all that shit that they be doing. He ain't doing none of that because you can be guilty by association. Even if you ain't sending no hits, but if every nigga around you is in a fucking murder indictment, a robbery indictment, and this and that, the third, and if they ever do come try to take 4PF down, you gonna be guilty by association, even if you didn't do nothing. Just cause you claim 4PF and you Lil Baby, nigga, they gonna come take you down too. And I could tell Lil Baby not slow. He know that. You know what I'm saying? He a lot of things, but he don't come across as a dumb nigga at all. So if you could see here, he switched up his flow, he switched up his style, he switched up what he got going on a little bit, you know? Like he made it to a point where like his image different now. Even his music, you don't really hear too much about going to send niggas hits and sending blitz and sending shots, and he more just talking about like where he came from, the money he getting now, shit like that. And that's what's gonna save him. Now, if he would have kept going to the hood and kept kicking around these niggas and kept throwing up 4PF and kept doing all this shit, and kept doing this, kept doing that, like I think he changed his 4PF. I'm pretty sure in that Lil Yachty podcast, I heard him say he changed his label is not called 4 Pockets Full no more. I think it's called like Glass Window Productions or some shit like that. Basically, because Glass Window ain't shit. He said he was in the penthouse. He looked out. He was like, Glass Window. This is a glass window. We gonna call it that just to keep it away. This you can't say Glass Window ain't no gang no more. It's just Glass Window. Like, you feel me? So you gotta do that type of shit, which is what Lil Durk should have did too. But Lil Durk, that nigga is stupid. I think he really did that. I think he really sent them niggas and did that shit though. He was tweaking. It's too many coincidences going on. For you got niggas on Wiretaps saying this. You got money in the hood. You got too much shit going on. Lil Baby want that slow, folks. So
because
that's the only difference I see.
Right? So it's the equivalent of Dirk's ops saying he's the one putting money on people. But in Dirk's case, that isn't it. People in Dirk's camp are the ones, you know, snitching, saying shit like that. Right. So as far as this Lil Baby case, those wiretaps mean nothing.
Right.
The homicide commander blaming him for everything that happened, I don't agree with. You can't control what people are gonna do. And what doesn't make sense to me is why would you shoot a high production music video?
Because it's not because it makes sense. They did it because it's like, nigga, we don't get no fuck. We real gangsters. We real savages. What, we gonna do that shit right now in front of the police, nigga? You feel me? It's not really because it's like, man, we finna just do this. We finna try to kill Lil Baby because of this, that, third. Like, no, niggas just wanted some clout for. Niggas just wanted to feel big and bad, gang.
In rival gang territory, you know, like if you're gonna do something in rival territory, you think that you would just do it with a cameraman and a bunch of your homies that got guns. They had a whole fucking trailer there. Mm-hmm. They got a whole bunch of people that work real jobs, like sound engineers, cameramans. Right. Why would you bring all of them into a situation where something could turn deadly? That to me doesn't make any sense. Which in my mind just pushes the narrative that he wasn't thinking about any enemies or people sliding on him, or he didn't have any ill intent being there doing that music video. But it resulted in a shooting, and nothing actually says he was one of the people that was shot at. It was just a shooting. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments. Do you think the DA is reaching? They're trying to, you know, get their reputation back after what happened with YSL? Or do you think they actually...
I think that's all it was. I think they thirsty for anything. Anybody they can get that got a big name. Future, Thug, Gunna, Lil Baby. Anybody in Chicago. I mean, not Chicago. Anybody in Atlanta that got a big name that's doing something big like that. They got any type of involvement with any type of hood or anything like that. They gonna come try to, you know... They gonna come try to go crazy because that's all they got, folks. And they was thirsty. They had a hard out for Thug. Like, they wanted that nigga bad, you know? And really, they had him. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's the crazy part. I think that's why they fucked up, because they really had Thug in them. If you know that case, folks, if Woody don't get on that stand and do what he did, they smoked, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Thug ass ain't getting out if Woody don't go up there and do that. If Woody go up there and actually snitch and don't play them and don't spin them and shit, it's over. It would be over with for them. For Thug, for all of them niggas. For Lucci probably too, you know? So I think that's why the office is like, man, we had them niggas and we trusted Woody, and Woody did us bogus and that fucked up the whole case. We got to go get somebody. So I think it's like that type of shit, but at the end of the day, bro, it's just best to stay out of the hood, folks. You go to the hood every day, eventually you're going to get hood results. You know what I'm saying? You go to fucking Milan every day, you're going to get Milan results. You go to Dubai, kicking in Dubai every day, you're going to get Dubai results. You know what I'm saying?